We have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tennessee Titans. This is your Week 9 Thursday night matchup. Hit subscribe if you're new. Also hit the like button. This is your preview and prediction video. Let's start off with the Steelers. They were riding the hot streak for a while. Then last week they came across the Jacksonville Jaguars and they lose in ugly fashion 20-10. In that game, they came out like the walking wounded. Kenny Pickett ends up hurting his ribs. He was not able to finish the game. And Mika Fitzpatrick got hurt early as well. In this game against the Tennessee Titans, they have to run the football more. And I understand the Tennessee Titans secondary is not the best. And the reason I'm saying run the football more, whether Kenny Pickett can play or not because he is a game time decision, last week they did not even attempt to run the football enough. Jaylen Warren had 5 carries for only 19 yards and Najee Harris had 7 carries for 13 yards, and that was it. You have to go out and be able to run the football more with both of those guys. Against the Los Angeles Rams, they ran the football at a better rate, especially late in the fourth quarter. And they were able to punch the ball into the end zone with Najee Harris. Go out there, run the football more, and just attempt to and try to make life easier for the quarterback, whether it is Mr. Trubisky or Kenny Pickett. This is a team that always runs a lot of short route concepts. Go out there and get George Pickens the football more as well, because he's the most explosive wide receiver on this team. Last week, Deontay Johnson had 14 targets, and he had 8 catches for 85 yards. That should be George Pickens. He had 1 catch for 22 yards, and that was it, and 4 touchdowns. Get him going early in this game, especially if he is matched up on the same side as Christian Fulton. Christian Fulton is the biggest weak link when you talk about the Tennessee Titans defense. Target him as much as possible and get him be in a very good situation. But with that being said, they have to limit turnovers, run the football, and work their offense through their running backs, and they can be in a very good situation. Also, Dan Moore Jr. has to be on his A game in this game with the Tennessee Titans having 2 very good pass rushers in Jeffrey Simmons and Harold Landry as well. Now let's talk about the defense of the Steelers. They also have to come out and be careful. You're going against a rookie quarterback that you don't have a lot of film on. Will Levis had 4 passing touchdowns last week. 3 of them went to DeAndre Hopkins. So obviously pay attention to DeAndre Hopkins, but at the same time, you do not want Nick Westbrook-Ikhine to be on the back end and be the reason that you lost this game. With Mika Fitzpatrick being out, guys are going to have to step up in that secondary. Joey Porter Jr. should be getting more snaps in this game. Levi Wallace is questionable for this game. He missed last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but go out, put a lot of pressure on Will Levis, and that is something that you have to pay attention to as well. Last week, Will Levis did look amazing, but he did not have that much pressure. He only got sacked twice. This is a Steelers defense, even without Cameron Hayward, since that Week 1 matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt has been able to go out there, put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and bring them down, especially with this rookie quarterback. Go out there, make him single-handedly beat you with him dealing with a lot of pressure, and try to take Derrick Henry away as well, and you can be in a very good situation. It's going to come down to players in the secondary and those linebackers as well to step up for the Steelers, even though their secondary is very questionable at times. Now let's talk about the Tennessee Titans. Last week was an amazing week. They came out and beat the Atlanta Falcons in shocking fashion. Will Levis had 4 passing touchdowns and they won the game 28-23, and Derrick Henry got going. Will Levis is a major threat when you give him a lot of time in the pocket. The offensive line's going to have to step up again in this game, especially dealing with TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, but you should try to run the football early in this game as well. Derrick Henry had 22 carries for 101 yards last week. You also have Tyjae Spears as well. Tyjae Spears is the type of running back that gives the Steelers a lot of problems. A very shifty, elusive running back that can make moves in space and can catch the ball at the backfield. Look at what Travis Etienne did to them last week. He didn't do much in the rushing department, but he had a big receiving touchdown that basically iced the game out. Get Tyjae Spears going and get Derrick Henry going as well to complement Will Levis, and you can be in a great situation. Also, get your veteran wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins going as well. This is a Steelers secondary that usually gets a lot of penalties when it comes to holding, and they cannot keep up with guys when they're a deep field target. DeAndre Hopkins may not be the fastest wide receiver in the league, but one thing he can do is stretch the field, and we saw what he did to AJ Terrell last week. So keep Will Levis upright, run the football with Derrick Henry and Tyjae Spears, and you can be in a very good situation. Defensively for the Tennessee Titans, make the Steelers quarterback read the defense, whether it is Kenny Pickett or Mr. Trubisky, and crowd in line of scrimmage. Do not let the run game beat you, and do not let the run game defeat you. Christian Fulton is going to have to come up big in this game as well. He hasn't played his best football, and Sean Murphy-Bunting did miss last week. If he is able to play in this game, that would be a huge a huge plus for this Tennessee Titans defense. Yes, they just traded Kevin Byard, but they did a lot of good things last week. But in the second half, Taylor Heineke gave them a lot of problems. But go out there, stop the run, crowd the line of scrimmage, and put pressure on the quarterback with Jeffrey Simmons and Harold Landry, and you can be in a very good situation. With that being said, this is a very short week for both teams. And with the Steelers dealing with all those injuries to Micah Fitzpatrick, to Kenny Pickett, I'm going to take Tennessee Titans to win this game in ugly fashion. Have a Tennessee Titans win this game 23-17. But let me know in the comment section below, who do you have winning this game, the Tennessee Titans or the Pittsburgh Steelers? If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.